to the Crown Club. Right now we are in downtown, picked up our favorite coffee as we do when we are over here, and we are currently driving around looking for a spot to post up and take some flicks and show y'all our new pickup. I told you guys in the last video we were going to be making a move for one of the businesses. Well, it was the car business. We finally got a new car. I've been talking about it for a while, been wanting one for so long, and we finally pulled the trigger and got one. If you follow me on Instagram, you've kind of seen a little bit of the car, what we got, but you haven't got the in-depth analysis of it, which model we chose, the specs of it, why we chose it. So right now we're gonna go find a spot and I'm gonna break it down for y'all and show you guys our new whip. There you guys have it. Right behind us is the new whip, the new addition to the fleet, a Range Rover Velar P380S. I had been wanting to get a Range Rover for a long time because I think Range Rovers are just so classy. They're just so sleek and nice, especially in black. But the reason that we chose the Velar over the Sport, I really do love the Sport and the bigger body, but we chose the Velar because it is slightly less. It'll rent for pretty much the same amount, and I feel like the smaller SUVs do really well on the platform. They get booked pretty often, so it was the better business move. But we chose the because there's several trims you can get for the Velar. I chose the 380 because it has 380 horsepower. There's a 250. And I'm sure you can guess that the 250 means it has 250 horsepower. But I wasn't gonna be riding around in no 250 horsepower Range Rover. So we got the 380, and man, this thing is powerful. It is nice. The interior is just so clean and executive. The dashboard is just digital, big digital and touch screen. Like, it is just so nice. I'm in love with that car, and it is so freaking fast. Okay, I literally washed this car right before going to downtown because it said it wasn't going to rain, and now it is raining. At least we got our flicks in already, so it was clean for the flicks. Now we'll have to clean it again. But a little more on this car. This car has a supercharged engine, and it has several driving modes. I don't know if y'all know this, but Range Rovers are actually super off-road and all-terrain capable, like probably more so than Jeep. They are very capable, but it's just, who's gonna do that in an expensive luxury car like that? But with it has like a snow mode, hill mode, desert mode, and sport mode, and this thing can fly. But check out this whole interior. This is what I was talking about. Everything's touch, radio. I'm still learning this, but right here, this little road is sport, and then you can change it here to sport, and that just makes the throttle so much more responsive and light. And it's also all-wheel drive, so this little rain, we don't even gotta worry about it, bro. This thing, look at this. This thing will fly. Yeah, this might be my new favorite car. we're sipping our sparkling pre. About to have a home workout in the garage, hitting legs, so that should be fun. And yo, bad news. I am kind of bummed about this. Our Christmas tree is dying. Initially, Mertz wanted to get a fake tree, but I was like, nah, we don't do fake around here. All my life growing up, we've always got a real tree. You know, it's a whole experience. You go out, you get your hot chocolate or your coffee, go pick your tree, throw it in the trunk or strap it to the top, and bring it home, set it up. You know how lame it is to be like, oh, go to the garage and grab our tree. So we get a real tree. But I didn't know that the water requirement was so much. Like, that tree drinks a lot of water. You need to be, I thought it was like every couple days, because I just remember being young, my mom, every like couple days or so, my mom would be like, put some water in the tree, put some water in the tree. I don't remember it being all every day. But yeah, they got to drink some water every single day, and our tree's dying. I don't think it'll make it to Christmas. Luckily, we're not going to be here for Christmas, so it just needs to last until we head out of town. But I think it could last until then. It still smells good, but it's brittle, it's frail. Gotta put some creatine in that water.
Can't see myself when I look in the mirror. Can't see myself when I look in the mirror. Fuck a good thing. I'm running from the pain. Can't get enough of what you got. You got you get down. Obviously copy pasted. I'm really him. Pushing the voices. Holding down my heart like opium. Honey, I'm gonna have commitment in this world of sin. Try my best to love you in this world.
So we've got another no-cook breakfast today. We got some lox and bagels. Super good, super high in protein. Takes you like 5 minutes to make, man. I just love those no-cook breakfasts. And we have got those on lock. Like, just get breakfast out of the way, get some calories in, get some protein in, and then be on with your day. We got some errands to run today, so we're gonna take back these bagels. Got to get one of the cars ready for a trip. We got to go take a trip out to the countryside to go to one of our houses that's vacant, give a tour, hopefully get a renter, and then that's what we got for today. So let's get some protein in. I would give this breakfast like an 8 out of 10. Because just smoked salmon like that, it's not for everybody. I mean, I love salmon. I prefer it to be fried. I can still eat it smoked, but you know, it's not for everybody. But we got some bagels, cream cheese, smoked salmon slices, tomatoes, cucumbers, sprinkled some black pepper on it. Didn't have any red onion, so next time we'll have that. And I was looking up some recipes, and there's something called capers. Capers, I don't know, they look like little peas, but I guess they're pickled. I guess they're supposed to give a good flavor to the lox. But we'll grab those next time. I just had a hectic last couple of hours. I washed up the Jeep. Somebody picked it up. They wanted to come early, so I was in a rush washing it. Then I had to take off because we're on our way to go give a tour of the house now. And I was getting baby ready, but I had to change him, crapped his pants, crying for a bottle. So that was a whole mess trying to leave the house. And then I'm getting blown up by my job. And apparently I was scheduled today. I'm never scheduled on Wednesdays. So I just assumed that I wasn't scheduled today. So I'm getting written up for that. Whatever. Yeah. And we're late to our appointment because there was a shitload of traffic. People need to stop moving to Texas. But I love making my way out to this countryside. I just love seeing all the open fields with the cattle. Honestly, seeing cattle never gets old to me. I really like, there's no mountains here, but there's a lot of cattle, and I like that too. I just don't get to see them as much anymore. But speaking, let's jump back to the topic. We just got our business card in the mail, so I want to talk a little bit more about business and my structure and how I set up my businesses. Don't take, like, I'm not a professional, so take what I say with a grain of salt, but this is how I was advised to set up my companies. So right now, each thing we do is a business in itself. You got the brand, the cars are a business, the houses are a business, all of that. So given that we have multiple things going on and people are always out here trying to sue, like, people will always have their hand out for a check, and they're looking for any opportunity to take what's yours. Like, that's just the reality of it. People are always going to want what you got. So you got to have some protection for yourself, some legal protection, layers of protection. So given we have multiple businesses, we opened up a holding company, and we did that in a different state, a state that does not have laws to releasing public information. So that's where the holding company is, and that is in Wyoming. So you have the holding company in Wyoming, and they're not required to give any personal information to anybody. So then once you open that holding company, you open up your LLCs underneath the holding company. So you do not own the LLCs. The holding company owns the LLCs. So if anybody ever tries to sue one of your, and your LLCs, you can open them in the state that you live. That doesn't have to be in Wyoming as well. But you open up the LLCs under the holding company. Now the holding company owns the LLCs. So if somebody tries to sue you, first they got to prove that you own that business. And that's where it gets fun, because the holding company owns the business. Then they got to prove that you own that holding company, and the holding company in Wyoming doesn't give personal information out. So there's a couple of layers of protection, and then later on you open up a trust and you put the holding company in the trust. So all of these layers of protection to protect yourself against the government, against fucking these people looking for ways to sue. And that's what we got going on. So another thing that I have to do though is, because I need to open up another LLC so there's not intermingling of funds, because that's my goal going into 25, is being super organized. And because right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of all over the place, but everything needs to be separated, no intermingling of funds. Car money stays in car bank accounts and only gets used on car stuff. Brand money stays in brand bank account and only gets used for brand stuff. And house money, all that, etc. So that's how we're doing it for 2025. But right now we just have the one LLC, but we have multiple income streams, so we got to open up another LLC. But if you are interested in starting a business, whatever it might be, cars, apparel, houses, whatever it is, and you have some questions about starting and what to do, just shoot me a message. Either comment here or on Instagram. Probably Instagram would be better because I would reply faster and I would see it. But yeah, I'm no expert and nobody taught me this shit. I'm just learning as I go. It's all just trial and error. And if I can help somebody else out who is on this journey and skip over the error, hey, I would be more than willing and happy to do so, because we all gonna eat, I just want to see everybody do good. Bye, papas. I'll see you in a few days, okay? I love you. Alright, y'all have a safe flight. I'll see you on Monday.
Drive safe.
Love you.
Love you too. Text me when you get to the house. Okay? And don't be texting and driving. Later. Hey, call me Supermom. Look at this. I'm doing the blue walk.
Alright, we just dropped off the fam at the airport. They are heading back to Cali for the holiday, and I'm gonna go catch up with them in a few days. Gotta stay behind, get some work done, make some more money, and then I'll go over there. So, but I already missed them, man. But yeah, I've been a dad for 4 months now, and life is just different, man. Like, in a good way. You know, yeah, you make your sacrifices when you become a parent. You can't do the things that you used to do. They require a lot of time and attention, like, and the things I used to do, it's not even like going out and stuff. I didn't really do that, but I'm talking about like just driving to the gym and going around doing stuff. But I wouldn't change it for the world, man. Like, my son is so fulfilling to me. Like, he makes me want to be a better person. I can't explain it, man. I just want to be the best for him and to him. Last year, before we got pregnant, I was talking to one of my buddies about how I didn't feel fulfilled in my life. I didn't know what my purpose was. I didn't, nothing was making me happy. No cars, no material things, no doing stuff. I don't know. Nothing was making me happy. But that little boy right there, that's my fulfillment.